So it's been a lot of firsts. There she is. Okay. Let me invite her again. There they are. Okay. We see you. Okay. There you guys are. And I see you sideways. Okay, this is the same thing that
Wait,
happened to Lorena.
do it. We had to turn it. Turn it. Turn it. And then let us know. Get it
The
together.
same thing happened to her as soon as she clicked the live. She was
Yeah.
like, "Do I look sideways to you guys?" I'm
That's
like,
just what
"Yes."
she said before we went live. You need that's right there. Yeah, let's see if we can put this behind it. Let's move that.
I'm like, "Yes, that's exactly what happened."
Move this. Okay.
I don't know why that does that. Instagram be playing games sometimes.
Yes.
I don't know why.
It do. So we're not gonna play with you today, Instagram. Not for Black History Month, y'all. Okay.
There we go.
How's that? Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
And y'all both in there? We
both,
see you.
we got we good. And we come in a little tighter. Oh, tilt it so the screen recorded. Okay.
There we go.
I'm gonna put this on. Okay. It won't be echoing. One moment. We're making sure that it won't be any echoing from anyone's phone.
Okay. And we see you guys. You both in there. Hey, everybody was waiting on I was just
Yes, we here. We made it.
I said this must be their first Instagram interview.
Yes, it is.
One of my line sisters who's a real estate agent, it was her first Instagram interview last Monday as well. Cause she was on Facebook talking about I'm ready, what do I do? I said, first of all, you need to go and click your Instagram app. That's what you need to do.
Right? So we on the wrong platform. That's how you knew it was her first. It is definitely our first, but you know what? After this, I feel like we gonna be soaking in a little bit. So
I was like, first and foremost, come to Instagram.
Right.
And then she was like, okay, what do I need to do? She was like, because I got my computer.
Yeah.
Now what I need to happen, I was like, okay, cut that off.
Right. Right.
I said, do you have an iPad or grab your phone? And she was like, oh shit.
She going like all this technology to get on live, but we made it. We are here. Are we clear? Can you hear us?
We clear. Y'all clear, and y'all got good lighting.
Oh,
it look good. Y'all look good.
Some good outside light. I'm so surprised we got some sun. We got some sun today, so yep, it's a good day.
Y'all are doing good. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for being here. So all month long, the Fifth Wall has been doing Black History Month interviews. Mm-hmm. We wanted to support our community, and we are the Black history.
That's right.
The empires that we are creating, as Chadwick Boseman would say, young, Black, and gifted. We are the future. We are Black history.
I claim that.
And so we wanted to spotlight us. So ladies, tell us who you are and what is your Black owned businesses, because you guys do a couple of things. What do you do, ladies?
Yes. So I am Terica, but my social media pages will be under my middle name, which is Anjali. Mm-hmm. And
I am Deborah, and my social media is also my name is Deborah Stevens.
And so our business is the Beauty Enhancing Queen. And that is the name of our business. We have many things going on and so many things coming. Yes. One of the things that we do that we are so excited about and so passionate about, especially bringing this in our area, which we live in the Antelope Valley. That is about an hour away from Los Angeles. For those that are like, where's the Antelope Valley?
Yes.
And so we do body sculpting. We do
hair care.
Yes, we are
Waist
self-made health care, all natural hair care products. Waist trainers, shapewear. We also have accessories, jewelry. We also have hair accessories that we hand make. Also in honor of our daughters, that we create for children and also all adults. And so we are so excited to debut our products and our services and talk about what we are doing.
Yes, that's awesome. So y'all need to tell me a little bit more about these accessories for children, by the way, because I have a 4-year-old. So I need to know about
yes. So we make our own hair bands. I'm gonna let you show one while I go and get some more things.
These are our hair ties for little kids. Oh. We have different sizes. So I got these for like little ponytails and stuff for the little girls. And then I got some adult ones too. I think I would let those upstairs.
And these are for all ages, especially for our, did you remove?
Yes.
Back to show. Yeah. And so we hand make our own, and these are for our daughters. They call it the Little Princess.
The Little Princesses.
Hair accessories and jewelry, and we custom make our own hair bands.
Nice.
And we hand sew, hand stitch our own hair bands. We buy our own fabric, and we love, you may start to see a bit of a pattern with some of our products. We like the bling. So we do use real crystals to decorate some of them. For those that don't care for the jewelry, we have plain ones. And who doesn't like leopard? Who doesn't love it? But we also decorate our hair ties. So some of these got, the crystals. I know the natural light kind of takes it away, but when you see it in person, it shines. It definitely shines. And we know the Easter is coming in, so we definitely have, some of the Easter color and the textures, the satin textures. And we also we sell hair bonnets for to protect that hair for our Black queens and kings. I know that we are not the only ones that try to preserve it at night. I even know some people that will wear their hair bonnets, and we also sell designer do-rags, and I also use those also. And so those are just some, protective hair accessories. And these are. We also have our own YouTube channel on things that we do with hair products, waist training. I'm gonna start doing more of like hair tips. Yes. And and then with the kids' hairs and with the kids' hair, I do a lot of videos for the girls' hair. We make our own wigs. A lot of people do not know that even people who are in my circle, friends and family, I definitely have a hair story that can go for days and days. For my African American queens out there, I know that some of y'all can definitely relate to just the hair damages story, the perms. Our parents didn't know no better sometimes. The tension, the pulling, the braiding. Some of us definitely have
use
our
moisture,
edges,
and not put enough moisture in the hair.
Definitely.
And that's what hair breakage. Yeah, and that's more of the hair breakage is the moisture. People think it's oil, but it's not just oil. It's more of the moisture too.
Definitely.
So you gotta put moisture in your hair.
And so
I try to do more hair tips on that too. I'm gonna start doing. I want to do more videos on hair tips about that.
There's so much coming, but these are the things that we are already doing, and we are excited to start giving more and share more with the world, so that people know where they can get it.
And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys, because it was probably like late spring, early summer, and I was my hair was like breaking really bad, and my line sister Latanya was like, she's like, I got some hair care products from somebody, a Black owned business, and she's like, they work really good. My hair is starting, making my hair grow, and I was just like, give me the information about it. And I ordered it, and when I was using it, I was putting it on my scalp. I had braids in at the time. And when I took the braids out of my hair, and I was just like, what in the world? Like, my hair was like, I was just like, well, darn, that was fast.
That part. Yes.
I was like, this product works hella quick. I was like, y'all ain't playing about this hair growth stuff.
Yes.
I was like, that works hella fast. And it's not like I ever had problem with hair growth, but it's the fact that my hair was breaking.
That part. That part.
Simply because of my immune system has just been acting wacky lately, and it's just like I was not being able to retain any of my hair growth because my immune system kept breaking the shit off.
Yes.
And so it's just like, and it helps that nobody was really able to notice how much my hair was truly breaking off.
Yes.
Because the hair products was helping it grow back so that it wasn't as noticeable.
Yes.
And I was just like, thank you for that. And so like, I ordered some of your products. I ordered the next batch. I ordered for myself.
Yes.
I ordered some for my sister. When was it? My parents came to visit me. It's not too long ago. My parents came by. It was sometime last month, and I gave my mom some of the oil. I had a extra little of the bottle, because you guys give the little bottle, the dropper.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was just like, I told my mom about it. I was just like, me and Nene got some of the products from these girls. I was like, it's a Black owned hair care line. And I was just like, the oil makes your hair feel so good. I'll say that, and then they have like this mist, and I was like, it gives my hair this natural curl. I said, it gives my hair, and I was like, I wear my hair in twist outs a lot. And I said, and I was just like, I'll twist. I said, if I give my hair like I said, I'll twist my hair up, and maybe I'll leave it in for a weekend. And then once I twist it out, I said, I won't twist my hair back up for like a couple of weeks, because I'll just spray that on there, and then I'm good to go.
Yes.
And I gave her some of the oil. And right before I got on with you guys, I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I'm about to interview the girls that I got the hair products from. And she's like, yeah, I need some more of that, cause that's some good stuff. She was like, that stuff feel good on my hair. Cause my mom went natural about like a couple years ago.
That's good.
And I'm just like, she just got this hair oil like a few weeks ago. I'm like, Mom, you need to have it like a good month.
Oh, I love to hear that.
I'm like, you already want some more?
Right? Yes. Oh, I love to hear that. And something that you mentioned that that we all can relate to. I know that I can relate to, and that is your hair being able to grow, but how do we maintain and hold on to that growth? Because it'll grow and then it'll break.
Yeah.
And
right.
That is a huge, big inspiration behind the hair products. I know for Deborah, who grows all this hair, I know that was definitely
my hair
big part of
your story. Break up. My hair broke out a lot, but we didn't notice it until I had got onto my iPad and I was going through pictures, and I seen that I took a picture of my hair was just eating up real bad. Like I took on the picture, you see my before and after pictures, And I didn't know my hair was eating up like that. I didn't even notice it until years later, until I got on the iPad. So that definitely was a motivation on finding something that worked.
Yes, that grows it and and is able to hold on to that growth.
Yes.
Or products that are not too strong. I know for me, my scalp can be pretty sensitive, so I know for different hair products that I have tried in the past, I won't throw names out there because I want to definitely not down talk any products that may be working for other people. But I know for me, I have tried so many products in the past that would just cause irritation, break my scalp out and then break the hair off. And so I, started to see a huge pattern, especially when the pandemic hit, because it looked like that was the time where we are locked down in our house. So what else can you do but let your hair hang free and, let, whatever products that you use, just use that daily. And I started to see a pattern with using both products. And that was one of the major inspirations behind the names. And so for those that don't know, the name of the hair care line, because we are the Beauty Enhancing Queens.
Yes.
But the natural hair care line is called the Natural Chicks.
The Natural Chicks.
And
the
so
Natural
these
Chicks
are bottles. If you notice, Kima, these are a little bit different. We've been able to upgrade, so the bottle already has.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So
for those that have braids,
sizes.
you have braids. If you have extensions, if you have tracks. Even for those that have weaves and they have the netting, this oil is not stopping from getting to where it needs to get to.
No.
And let me tell, it works so fast. Let me tell you, because my daughter hair already long. I can't put that stuff on her hair all the time. I said with her hair, because I said I need her hair to last, so I'm not putting this on.
Yeah, I said them braids. I said 2 words, them braids. Because
if I put this on her hair too much, them braids will not last.
Don't let it be braids with the beads, because you
exactly it's gonna grow out, and I'm gonna have to take her hair down too soon.
Yes. Oh, that's so good to hear. And that's another thing for those that don't know. The hair products work for all ages. I say 2 and up. Ages 2 or 3 and up. Also for men, oh my goodness, if anyone goes on our page, the Enhancing Queen on Instagram, you should catch a picture of a couple of males that use it. And when I say my husband is one who deals with dandruff, who deals with dandruff, I think I said that right. Dry scalp, and is noticing as he's approaching 30 that the hair is thinning in certain areas. And when I say that you can't tell that he has ever experienced the dry scalp, the thinning, even some areas where you can see right through the scalp. When I say that, like, his scalp is a new scalp, his hair is he's a new man with these products. And I am not exaggerating. So we've been able to really test them on family, giving them to friends, just to see how to validate for us that we're not crazy.
Yes, I'm like looking because I see that Instagram lets you share pictures now. I'm like, let me see if it worked, because I'm like, let me see, because there was a picture that I took like right when I took braids out of my hair, and I'm like, let me see. They let you share stuff now if this gonna actually work.
Ooh, that would be awesome. We're gonna be going live more often.
I know.
Wait, hold on. Hold that thought. We got some pictures to show you just to prove. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, yes. Stretch it.
And I'm like, yes, I'm like, my hair was not all the way down there afterwards. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And just know we have pictures, videos, so much that we are going to be putting out there very, very soon, because we have them just to show, you know, how it works for children, how it works even for those that are coming up in age. You know I have an in-law who started using it, and, you know, she was sharing that thinning. She was starting to experience some thinning things with her hair that she had never experienced before. And she supported us by purchasing the products and using it and noticing the difference. And, you know, I think for some of our customers and some of our family love that are just not on social media, that that, you know, would love to share their reviews, to share. We are starting to receive more before and after pictures.
Yes.
And so we can't wait to start sharing that and really give people hope for themselves, for their children, for anyone that they know that may be dealing with, you know, problems and challenges with their hair. So most definitely, most definitely.
Why, what made you two decide we want to go into the business of making hair products and body sculpting? Like, what made you say, let's do things to help people feel better about the way that they look?
Yeah, mine was more after my second child. I would say I have postpartum problems. I was very insecure about, you know, different parts of my body, and I started noticing it. And then there was I was telling a story to someone else too. It was my sister that really encouraged me to, you know, really told me to try doing body sculpting, because I wanted to go get a tummy tuck and stuff, because I was just, I get tired of this pud. I'm getting tired of it. And she told me to go try body sculpting before I have somebody, like, you know, do surgery. So that was my first experience doing body sculpting. And then I seen the results after the next day. So after that, I was like, that's what made me wanted to do more into bodies, because it worked and it made me feel good. And that's all I wanted to do, is make others, you know, feel good, feel confident about themselves. So that was one of my reasons why I wanted to start the body sculpting. And for the hair care really started with my daughter. The back of her hair, I remember just saying, why is it not growing? What can I do? And plus my hair was breaking out too. So I'm like, she was more, I was motivated more by her, because I was finding different things to do. Yes. Then I started researching, going on YouTube and finding other things that, you know, people was doing. So I end up, you know, researching different countries. Was it like different countries?
Yes.
And seeing
different
cultures and seeing different things. So I end up just trying different things, and I start trying different things, and then I end up my baby's hair started growing, and that's when I was like, that's working. And then I start using it, and I start doing a routine, and then it start working. So that's true. That was Terry. Terry was like, you better, you know, sell them.
We gotta get this stuff going.
You do this stuff works.
You know, and it was the oil mainly that, you know, was in all of our routines. You know, and I believe it was around the time that the pandemic hit, where something told me to not just use the oil, but to take the mix, which it didn't have a name yet. It was just a spray. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take the spray and I'm going to spray it on top of the oil, because I would notice I would use the oil and I would be use it, you know, twice a day. And I would go, I want something to kind of hold this moisture. I want something to kind of, you know, penetrate this oil that's, you know, in my hair, because the oil was working alone. When I tell you that this stuff is like magic hand in hand, when I tell you that I started using the spray on top of the oil and noticed instant magic within a week, I had to rush over here, and I was so excited I couldn't even tell her over the phone. I rushed over here and I'm like, look, girl, it's like, okay, you know what it's like? It's like when you you don't have any grass and you get some fertilizer and you got to water that fertilizer and the grass starts to grow. I said, I promise you, it feels like that's what it's doing. And so she was like, wait, hold on. I can kind of visualize that. Mm-hmm. Let's try to get some names going for this stuff and, and have a name for it. And, with me growing up with my mother doing foster care, mm-hmm. and us having so many teenage girls just back to back, because my mother was a major advocate and support for the teenage population, which gets so lost in the system. And for me, I would do things like save their money by doing their hair. I definitely have had some sisters in the system who
that's when I did a link check.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, y'all.
Like you can't tell from the picture.
I can see it.
Yes, I can tell. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Just flowing down there. Oh, beautiful. That is so inspiring to see.
See, I love seeing that. See, I need those
so
pictures.
Inspiring to see. Yes. Girl, so when I say I've seen so many heads with just so many sisters, I consider them sisters from my past, and doing things to make them feel better about themselves. I've heard so many stories of just abuse, neglect. And one thing I can tell you is that when it comes to a Black girl's hair, that's a mm-hmm. very sensitive mm-hmm. spot for us, to be able to feel pretty and to feel accepted as a little girl over your hair.
Yes.
And it's like the curl, like this gave me like the curl pattern.
Yes.
But like from just the mist.
That's what happened. That's what happened to me. I felt like once I started, mm-hmm. when I was using the henna gloss, because we do the henna gloss too.
We have something called the henna gloss.
The henna gloss is what helped.
Mm-hmm.
It helped bring back my natural texture.
Yeah.
After a couple months of just using it, I noticed that my hair texture changed. It went back to like a natural, mm-hmm. my natural hair texture.
Yes, it's like if you haven't, mm-hmm. it's almost like you use it and you're introducing yourself to your hair for the first time, because you're like, oh,
yeah,
I haven't seen you before.
Yeah,
where'd this natural, healthy texture come from? Mm-hmm. It definitely promotes that. And I've seen it, with my daughter. I've seen it with my husband, where some of those before pictures where it's a little more naturally dry. Mm-hmm. I know for some people, I definitely experience it with my natural hair shrinkage.
And I use it in my daughter's hair.
Yes. Oh, look at that. Yep. Just beautiful flowing. Oh, beautiful. We all about the beads too.
Yeah, we love beads.
Our babies, they rocking the beads now. Yes.
And protective styles.
Protective styles. And it's wonderful when you do have protective styles or whatever you're wearing. I know for me, this is my protective style. This is a full wig, edges and everything. But at nighttime, when this comes off, this goes on. Or when this goes on in the morning, I'll put this on before if I don't want to use it at night. And when I say that my hair is able to do what it needs to do, even with the wig on, because I know that's a major fear for some people who do want to try wigs, feel like, oh, is it going to take, my edges out? Is it going to damage my hair? Having it covered. What I can tell you is that your hair will do what it needs to do with these products.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, that's very big with us, is making sure that everyone that, will support what we're doing feels better about themselves, because we've done things and we continue to do things for ourselves to make sure that we feel good, and we try to, promote self-care. We have skin.
Yes, we're in the middle.
Support that's coming.
Yeah.
We are almost done with
we're almost done
with our facial academy. Yeah, so we'll be done with that, because we are definitely passionate about our skin.
Yes.
That is definitely something that we can relate to with skin problems. We both have 2 children, all ages under 7, 1 to 7 years old. And so we have our pregnancy stories with our skin and our hair, and our after pregnancy stories, you know, with our body changes. And so we beauty enhancing, because we inside out, you know, is what we are promoting for people. So we take care of the hair. We're going to be taking care of the skin. We take care of the body. We are very passionate about that body, y'all. Just real quick, for some that are watching, I was over 300 pounds at one time. So I have had the big body, the pregnancy body, the the little body. I'm 5'3". So when I tell you that I have a hell of a story with my own body changes and my own self-esteem and confidence, you know, positivity. Definitely, I've been there. So we can relate to so many different women, and we want to support so many different women with the things that we're doing.
I still have believe you when you be putting your pictures up side by side. It took me to look at your profile, and I had to look through like 5 or 6 pictures to be. I was like, this ain't you.
I get that all the time. She get that all the time. My babies, even my own babies, they go. I have videos of me saying, "Who's that?" And they're like, "Auntie, that's aunt. Is that one of my aunties?" And it's like, "No, baby, that's me." So
I'm like, that ain't you, because it's very rare where you see people that say that I actually took the journey and did the work to be my best self. Because I'm like, that ain't you. That ain't you. That's a whole different person.
It's a whole
but
different person.
That is such a miraculous story to say, you know, I did the work to do this. That was me. I did that. And I'm standing here. This is me.
Yes.
I did the work to be a healthier version of me. Exactly. And I can stand here before you with my testimony to say, one day I woke up and said, I want to be a better person.
That's right.
I want to look healthier. I want to feel healthier.
That part.
I want to be healthier. I want to be here for my kids.
Yes.
And I want to be a better person. And here I am, and I did it. Because sometimes, especially for Black people, we don't often see that. And for a person, we can be able to reach out and touch it and see and talk to that person.
That's right.
And to be like, they did that.
That is real. That's real. That we, and I mean, that's one word that we use so frequently is modeling. We want to model that because oftentimes we see people put things out there, put messages out there, and they're not living that. You know, don't tell me how to live my best life if you're not living your best life, or you're not taking those steps to try and get there and share that with the world. So when I say there is so much more coming from us, because we want to be able to share how we got here, to share where we at, because we still have goals that we are trying to climb to, and how to maintain. I think that is one of the biggest,
is to maintain.
One of the most important things to me is giving that support to my queens and my kings. But to my Black queens especially, to let you know that, look, you can maintain these goals when you get there, because anybody can lose weight. Anybody can lose 5 pounds. Anybody can lose 10 pounds. But I have heard so many times, and inches, I've heard so many times people say, I lost 5 pounds and I gained it back and more. So how do we do that, and how do we maintain it? You know,
exactly, and that's where the testimony
my hair's
lies.
growing, but it broke off. Maintain. We want to maintain and model.
And for you to sit and have a whole testimony story, like you a walking testimony. That's what I'm like, no, girl, you got to get out here and tell people about this.
And that's the thing.
Y'all got to get out here and tell people this stuff.
We was talking about that, because we gotta just go. We just gotta just travel.
Yes.
And I want to go. I want to travel.
Yes.
And start doing.
To start speaking more.
There's
so
different things, because we have so much to say.
My phone is flooded with videos that I need to put together.
I just know we've been quiet. We just been quiet for so long. So now it's different for us now. It's like we want to be able to share our stories because nobody, hears it enough.
And model to our daughters. Yes. We both have daughters. I have a 6-year-old daughter. She has a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. And we want to model to our girls that it's important to live in your passion, do the things that fulfill you, but how important it is to give back. Yes. Because what we're doing is we have, but we want to, I don't know if it went out real quick, but just rewind back. We have our product, we have our services, but we're giving something to promote a better you. And that's important for us to show that and model that to our daughters, because we both come from 9-to-5s. We both come from working in mental health and behavioral health, working with all ages, especially the youth. They say sometimes challenged or troubled youth, I say traumatized. We definitely come from that. And so we are just taking so many things that we naturally do for ourselves because we were trying to save money. We were becoming mothers. We were in school, trying to get through school with no money, and deciding every day that when we woke up that we still want to feel like how we want to feel. Yes. Some people use the term like, oh, don't let yourself go. I mean, the statement, don't let yourself go. And I think that was important for us to be able to maintain some part of who we are, even when it got hard to afford to. I know I've shared before, like my eyebrows, I had to decide, hey, I'm still in school. I'm having these babies, but I like to get my eyebrows done, but I don't got the $15 every 2 weeks to keep these eyebrows. So let me get on somewhere and learn how to do my eyebrows. Yes. Hair started thinning really bad. And I ran out of options with being able to wear my natural hair or even get a weave and let my natural hair cover those tracks. And so I had to learn how to make my own weaves because I could not afford $500, $600 hair to make myself feel the way I wanted to feel. And even with the body, again, I was over 300 pounds. I've lost over 170 plus. Had my children. I've been able to maintain that even through having my children, and still having, some work, having access skin and, lost all my chest, but deciding that I'm still going to do and look how I want to look and try to do what I need to do to feel how I want to feel. Yes. And so waist training is something that is very big with us. That's in our life. Shapewear is something that's very, very big. We have so many videos that are going to come to show, how we look naturally when we just put our clothes on and how to enhance yourself with some shapewear and make you look like you're the baddest thing walking. So we have a story for everything that we're putting out there. So yeah, it's a lot.
Yes. What would you guys tell yourselves in middle school when we're just now? I call this the Jade Astro question because she asks this,
I love it.
And I love this.
I love
middle school when we're just because this is the age where it's just weird. That's the weird time in your life where it's just like I'm not a kid anymore, but I'm not grown. Yeah. What would you tell your middle school self about where you're at now?
Oh my goodness. Oh, my middle school girl would not believe where I'm at now. And I think back, middle school was the ages that I got bullied the most. Got called the most names when it came to just how I looked physically, and especially from the boys. But I think they really liked me secretly. But that's just not what I felt then as a kid. But I used to daydream and think about the day that I could feel more healthy or I could look the way that I wanted to look, and not be made fun of. So when I think back at that junior high girl, I would tell her, look, you got this. you are going to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to stay true to you. Walk in your truth and ignore the haters, ignore what everyone has to say, because where your life is going is going to far exceed what anybody thinks it's going to go. Exactly. So yes, definitely. What would you tell your middle girl self?
See, I would just say be yourself, and don't let nobody's words affect you. And I think that was a lot of problems too. That was a lot of problems, in school. You want to be in this group, so
Does anybody
just that needs to be just
sorry about that. At the moment, got to make sure that it's shut down. Okay. Okay. All right. There we
go. Yep. We hear you. You good?
Okay. Okay. I would just tell her to be yourself and do what you like to do. Don't let nobody stop you for doing what you want to do. And don't let words, affect you, because that's the thing. By hearing other people saying something, it's just, I think that can get to you sometimes.
Most definitely. Even as adults.
Yeah.
Even as adults, for those that say, "Oh, I don't care what nobody say," I don't.
And you are in control of yourself. You are in control of yourself. Nobody cannot control you, but yourself.
So awesome. You guys, both of you guys have amazing stories. You guys have amazing products.
Thank you.
And that's why I wanted you guys to come and tell people about everything you have going on, your services that you provide. Tell everybody how you can be reached.
Yes. So we're going to start off with our Instagram. And so for our business Instagram, it is called The Enhancing Queen. I'm going to hold up a flyer just so that those can get, let me see, should I get a business? I want to make sure it's big enough. But I'm going to hold up one just so those can get the correct spelling. So let me know if you can see it clear. Can you see it clear? Is it backwards?
We can see it. Okay. It's backwards, but we can see it.
Okay.
That's okay, because I'm going to tag you under under this video.
Awesome. And also our YouTube. Our YouTube is
The Beauty Enhancing Queen. The first letters of each word is capitalized. So the Beauty Enhancing Queen.
Definitely. And we'll start tagging more in our posts that are going to be on the Instagram page, so that people will not have a hard time accessing our YouTube page. We also have our personal profiles, because we do have definitely individualized have our individualized stories. We also have our lanes that we share with the world. You're going to get that natural girl, the natural girl, let's see, support and tips when it comes to the hair, when it comes to the style, from my sister right here, Deborah. And me, I have some other enhancing tips, because I am proud about my wig. I'm just natural hair. Okay. And so when I say that, I also produce and make hair products for the curly wigs, or for those weaves for people to maintain. And I will definitely have content to get out there and get up off my phone, so that people know all that we are doing and know where they can get this support. And purchase everything that we have and what we're doing. And also my own personal YouTube page, where I will be sharing more, and it is called Mind and Body with Rika. And I'm going to be tagging some into our business page for those that want the weight loss support. My story is coming very, very soon. I just need to put the videos together, because I have so many layers that go into my journey, that it just could not it couldn't have been done in a 1-part video. So I had to break it up in 3 parts. And going to be sharing more on maintaining some good stuff for your lifestyle and for self-esteem and confidence.
Awesome, ladies. And I'm going to tag you guys in this video with Beauty Enhancing Queen, your individual pages. If you guys want their products, hit them up in their DM. You can contact them. Please go get these products. I promise you they work. I haven't wronged you. You saw the pictures. Go on their pages. You can see the proof yourself. They have a lot of the before and after pictures so that you can see the progress yourself. You can see the proof yourself. Like I said, they're wonderful products. Like I said, you heard the stories yourself. Support their business, their Black owned business, their natural products, y'all. They're making them themselves. Yes. Okay. They're making this themselves, handmade with love. Okay. Yes. Great stuff. This video will stay on our page. It'll be under Black History Month interviews. So if you missed this live, it'll be on the Fifth Wall Instagram page. Thank you guys for sharing your story and your journey with us. Thank you for participating in this interview. We learned a lot today. I love doing these interviews. I'm always learning a lot from people. So thank you guys.
What you're doing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I love what you're doing. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining us. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and watching this interview and learning us. And we'll see you guys next time for the next Black History Month interview.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.